guys, I know we're meant to be heading to the coast, but when there's a state forest and one that Augie has told me a little bit about before, I thought, let's just take a bit of a detour, hey?
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure there's definitely some steep tracks and things around, but I think there's a viewpoint that's got like a fire tower or something like that.
Looks like we have a few puddles up ahead.
Send that big purple hippo straight through them, it loves it.
Yeah, I ain't doing that second one.
Might just get out and check the depth on that second one.
Is she firm?
It's all clay.
We might have to air down a little bit.
I think if you stay in the rut, you'll be a lot better off. So
Yeah.
I thought it might be harder in the middle.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. It's sloppy.
Well, if you guys want to stand right there
Yeah, no worries.
and
Bring it on through.
just keep an eye on things.
I'd like to send you first.
Let's send it back.
Considering these are right at the start of the track, we've decided to air down and unhitch our trailers. This track doesn't look like it gets used a lot, but we've hidden a camera up in the trees pointed at the trailers just in case someone decides to be a little bit sneaky. Go the 200. This is some thick mud. Mark's really giving it.
Might have dug it out a little bit for you there. I'll jump out and watching you.
You'll be jumping out and running the winch cable. I'm going to put my window up. This should be interesting. Let's see what the Falcon's made out of. Oh, that just done it too easy. How easy was that?
As is usually the way, the mud didn't end there. Let's get into it.
There we go. It's a log. We have a big log over the track, and I don't know that our chainsaw is going to get through this one. I cannot see a way around it. Anything that you guys can see?
Looking pretty overgrown here.
I can see weeds, vines and trees from here, and a 200 series.
Well, I don't think there's much point in us even trying with this log, to be honest. I think we might need to reverse back a bit.
Yeah, there is a bit of a track on the left-hand side up in the bushes there. It looks like somebody might have made themselves a little bypass track.
It looks like a pretty worn-in track, so I'm thinking that that tree must have been down for a long time.
So because I have quite a heavy rig and very little clearance, a locker is very, very handy. When you're heading up this rocky stuff, if I can see a rock that I think is going to cause an issue, I can just put the lockers on and crawl up it. Watch out for the trees along the way.
I feel like I'm in a boat.
Tell you what, Borgie, this lookout better be worth it.
You're telling me. I feel like I'm a jack in the box here. I'm not going to say it's a bad car because it's actually been doing all this stuff quite easily, but it's definitely not as comfortable that I've noticed in the 80 compared to it.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, we're getting a little overgrown there. I've got the windows down and I'm getting trees inside.
She's an absolute doozy. I think somebody needs to head up here with a whippersnipper ASAP.
You didn't bring a whippersnipper with you, mate?
Nah, I brought a rake, a shovel, a hoe, and all sorts of other kind of devices, but no, not the whippersnipper.
Oh, look at the tree coming in my window. Oh.
Well, the police has got both hands on the wheels up here. You can see a bit of another one going on with those tyres.
It's definitely 2 hands on the wheel, dodge the trees. I'm having a ball in here.
These are the best tracks. No one else around, not very well known. We really could be up for anything.
It's just like the M1.
I might knock a bit more wind out of those tyres, I think.
Yeah, I think we might need a...
It's getting a little bit scrabbly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of fun.
It's commitment.
Yeah. Good thing is there's lots of trees to winch off.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get stuck. I think it's just slow and steady.
Yeah.
Try not to flick too many rocks out.
It's not a speed game, this one.
No.
Just going to say, it looks like the rocks get a bit bigger up there.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, right. Yeah, she's getting a bit bigger up there.
I think if we stick to the right, yeah, I think we'll be right.
Take the high line and...
Yeah.
The issue's going to be we're not going to see this
No.
because we're going to be looking at that.
Well, I think we're going to be looking up there.
Yeah.
The angle that...
So we're not going to see that. So we might need someone to stand
on
just
it.
off to the side. Yeah, you can stand on it for me if you want.
This is going to be a challenge in this girl. Now this is all about control. Down here is only small rocks. They get bigger. So, whoa, already got some angles going. Now I am twin locked, but I only have my back locker in at the moment because I want the steering in the front. The front locker will only go on if I get hung up on something. Alright, we're gonna have to front locker it. Nope, we're gonna have to go down. Try a different line and see how we go. Boys, I don't think I'm getting past this bloody rock.
Yeah, okay, I'll come up for one.
You know how to make me walk.
From my attempts to get up, a few rocks have flicked back. The guys are going to put these back, but at the same time, they're going to add a few more rocks in to build the track up a little bit.
Let's give her a bit of space. Purple Hippo likes to dance.
That was a big hit. We kept going. Whew, this is hard work with the Purple Hippo.
You'd had 3 or 4 goes at that, and all it took was, I don't know, 6 or 7 rocks to just be shifted into the right spot. Crawled up it like it was nothing. Great drive.
Jesus. You can actually hear the cruise control working. So it's breaking individual wheels and tyres to find basically which wheels got grip. So as we're sort of climbing up, you can hear it absolutely working the system to the extreme. got Toby. He sort of jumped. Sorry, Toby. Tell you what, she's a bouncy one. You're going to have a hell of a time coming up. It's a good little ride.
So we tried the Ranger in mud, tried it on dirt roads. Time to see how she goes on the rocks.
Everywhere I go, I've got these people coming at me.
I think what I might do is kind of hug the side as much as I can anyway. It's actually doing it pretty good. This is such a technical little drive. I feel like you're on the edge of a cliff, and at any point the rock could just spit you out over the side. Easy does it. It's actually quite a capable rig, this Ranger.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
That's unbelievable.
Now that is a view.
That is stunning.
You know what that is? That's premium four-wheel drive, and that's what that is. That's why we do it.
It's worth the effort, isn't it?
It is. It makes it all worth it.
We'd read online that this track could only be walked and was no longer suitable to be driven. Now, while it did pose quite a challenge, I think having a four-wheel drive with the right gear that is capable has made this a track that can be driven. However, if you were unprepared, maybe two-leg drive might be the way to go.
Pretty epic, I think. I think so. I don't think we're getting back down this hill before sunset. I think it's going to be a drive down in the dark.
I run his lights at work.